Hello and welcome to this week podcast. This is Dr. Michael Koku, and welcome to this week podcast of Leadership Advancement Mentorship Podcast. I'm so excited to share something with you. It's actually something I'm working on my new book. My book number 7 will be coming out this week, which is titled The Area Code: Unveiling the Essence of Servant Leadership. It's a book that's going to help you to see servant leadership in a very different way. Watch out for the release of this new book. The Unveiling the Essence of Servant Leadership is called The Area Code. It's something I learned about 18 years ago. It has really helped me a lot. It has changed my life. So watch out for that new book release. My book number 6 is doing very great on Amazon. Understanding Your Gift 2.0. In case you are yet to get your copy, make sure you check Amazon, no matter where you live, in any part of the world. Understanding Your Gift 2.0. I tell you, this book, Understanding Your Gift, is going to help you a lot. In this book, I shared the acronym of GIFT, which means Ghost Investment for Triumph. When you don't know what you have, you won't be able to know how to really use it. So Understanding Your Gift 2.0 is a life-changing and groundbreaking book. So make sure you get them. And all my books have been released on Amazon. You can see all of them. This is one I wrote for medical students, Understanding Medical School 2.0. And this one too is on Amazon. So this is called The Beautiful People. So this book helps you to know the kind of people that you need to surround yourself with, and the acronym is beautiful. That's the acronym, beautiful. So this is a very great resource and about relationship, the right kind of people that you need in your life. This book really captured those kind of people, with very practical examples. Then I also wrote another book on the 5 keys for effective networking. This book will change your life. It's acronyms. See, all my books are just acronyms, because these are simple, principle, but you need the application to experience the transformation. And also watch out for these 4 keys for effective leadership. And I use the acronym ESPN. I'll tell you. So all these books are being made available to you. You can go straight to Amazon and just type my name, Michael Koku, as the author. All my books will pop up for you. Now, today, let's get into the content that I have specially for you today. I want to share a story with you. There was a man, he was age 49, and when he had a sudden, sudden change in his life at age 49, he was laid off from his work, along with one of his friends also. That was his vice president in that same company. Now, just imagine someone age 49 and 37. They have no savings, no hope. There's nothing for retirement. And to make the story worse, the man that was over the company, because this man was hired based on the fact that the company at that time was going through Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So this man is a kind of a turnaround expert, and he was hired for that purpose to revamp the company. But the part of the company that was making the most difference was this home improvement company, in which this guy called Bernard. So Bernard was the CEO of that company. It was actually Andy Dan Home Improvement Company based in Los Angeles, California. So Bernard was sacked with his friend. And it was like, wow. And he was even sued. So just picture someone at age 49, nothing in retirement, and he has never been sacked before. Just imagine the kind of emotion, the kind of disappointment, despite the fact that he has put in so much effort into the company. So, and he called one of the friends, which happened to be an investor in this company where he was sacked, and whose name is Ken. And he called Ken on the phone and said, Ken, hello, I just got fired. Guess what Ken said? Ken said, congratulations. Now you can go and live your dream. Wow. He said, I told you I got fired. Bernard told Ken, I told you I got fired. And you telling me congratulations? He said, yes. He said, you just got hit from behind. Now you can go and live your dream. It is time to build that store that you talked about. Wow. Now, who is Ken? Who is Bernard? The man called Bernard's name is popularly known as Benny Marcus. And his friend that was sacked along with him is Otto Blank. And Ken is Ken Langon. These three people today are billionaires. Benny Marcus, Otto Langon, Ron Brill, and the New York banker and investor, which is Ken Langon. They started the Home Depot. They hired another merchandise expert called Farah, and they all started this Home Depot. Today, Home Depot is the greatest and the largest home improvement store in the world. Now, what is this all about? This is all about something huge that I want you to listen to me, that you need to hear. It's all about your dream. So the title of this podcast today is, are you living your dream or living your dream? I'm using two words now. Are you living your dream? L-E-A-V-I-N-G, or living your dream? L-I-V-I-N-G. Listen to me. You are either leaving your dream behind or living your dream. You are either living your dream, you are living it, you're doing nothing about your dream, or living your dream, you're doing something about it. There's no neutral point. Every day of your life, you are either living your dream or living your dream. So you are either living or living your dream. When you live your dream, you dance. When you live your dream, L-E-A-V-E, you dance your world. But when you live your dream, L-I-V-E, your universe becomes brighter. The world becomes a better place when you live your dream, L-I-V. This is so important. 4 years ago, when I joined the Maxwell Leadership Team, and I became certified as a speaker, coach, and trainer, and I had a strong impression in my heart that go and inspire people to live their dream, that many people are living their dream. I was so convinced that many people are living their dream. And it's so true today. So Benny Marcus at age 49 and Otto Blank at age 37, they have a dream, but they were still working for a company. There's nothing wrong in working somewhere else. But when they got fired, that was when they wake up to their dream. The question is, what is a dream? Is it something that you have when you sleep in the night? Is that what a dream is all about? We all sleep every night and wake up in the morning. So is that what we call a dream? That's not what I'm talking about. So the question is, what is a dream? Now, I want to make it very easy for you. And the best definition that I've come across about a dream is from my mentor, Dr. John Maxwell. And let me give it to you, and I'm going to break it down to make it so simple. A dream is an inspiring picture of the future that energizes your will, emotions, mind, empowering you to do all that you can to achieve it. A dream is an inspiring. I want you to know that word. Your dream comes with inspiration. It's an inspiring picture of the future that energizes your will, emotion, and mind, empowering you to do all that you can to achieve it. Now, note that this dream is so inspiring. It brings energy into your will, your emotion, and your mind. Now, your will, emotion, and mind is what made up your soul. Man is a tripartite being. You are a spirit. Man, when I talk about man, I mean human beings. You are a spirit. You have a soul, and you dwell in the body. Your soul comprises of your will, which is your chooser. It comprises of your emotion, which is your feeler, and it comprises of your mind, which is your thinker. Your will is the center of your decision that helps you to make decisions. And every day you make decisions, either you know it or not. Someone said an average person make 72,000 decisions every day, because most of all those decisions are passive decision. Someone said indecision itself is a decision. So your emotion is the center of your desire, and while your mind is the center of your thought. So your will is your chooser, your emotion is your feeler, and your mind is your thinker. So now that you know that, so a dream will inspire you. It will inspire your soul. So a dream is an inspiring picture of the future. That means you can see a future. Now, the richest person on earth is someone with a dream, and not just someone with a dream, but someone that has a dream and has found a way to live their dream. The truth is that we all have dreams. We all have dreams, but many people are leaving their dream behind. Today, I want to show you that when you leave your dream, Leave, when you leave it, you don't do anything about it, you become miserable. You become unfulfilled. You become, there's an aspect of you that just know that something is not right. But when you start living your dream, Living, that is when true living begins. There's nothing wrong in initially helping other people, supporting other people to live their dream. But you need to know that you have a dream. Jeff Bezos was working in Wall Street for different kind of companies. And the last company that he worked with was D.E. Shaw, the owner of the company. Then one day he saw right there a statistics that the internet use has risen up to 2,300 within a year. And something popped up on the inside that I need to leave this company to go and start a company that is internet focused. So he told his boss, he said, that was D.E. Shaw, that I need to leave. And the man said, no, you're one of the best person in this place, please. Why don't you just stay? I need you right here. Jeff, I need you right here. You're one of my best hands. So he stayed for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, and he went to his boss. He said, sir, I gotta go. I want to go and live my own dream. The man tried to beg him. He said, no, I gotta leave. And he left with a wife. While he was leaving the place, on his way out of New York, he first of all went to Texas before he now went to Seattle to start the company. That was when he was writing the business proposal. People that invested like $1,000 in his company then, they are worth $1 billion today because of a dream. Today, Amazon is the largest online marketing in the whole world. Wow! Just imagine Jeff Bezos still staying in that same company. He's richer than the owner of that company right now. I mean, the owner of that company is still worth less than $10 billion, and Jeff Bezos was the first person that crossed the $100 billion. Is more than $200 billion now. Now, this is not just term of the monetary thing. I don't want you to see this in terms of finance, but I'm just letting you know the potential of living your dream. You can't do life big when you are living another person's dream instead of living your own dream. I dream of becoming a medical doctor. As a child, everything I want to be is to be a medical doctor. That was it. Because out of all my siblings, I'm the one that goes to the hospital the most. I was born in northern Nigeria, and I always enjoy myself. If something happened to me, I ended up in the hospital. And my mom would take me to the hospital, and I'll be seeing doctors in white coat. I just like, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I mean, I just have that desire inside of me, just like a little kid, you know. I eventually was able to make it to the medical school. After many exams and many attempts, I first of all went to community college. I ended up in medical school. I'm in the best medical school in the Western Africa. And I was able to finish. I graduated. But while I was in medical school, I discovered my dream. I discovered my vision. And I realized my life is more than just being a medical doctor. There is something unique about me. And when I began to discover my dream, and I remember then, you know, when they'll be doing word rounds, I'll be reading book like inspiring book, like Zig Ziglar, you know. And I remember one of my friends that time, he lives in Canada right now. And one time he just looked at the book. I was old because many medical school students, they'll be reading, you know, medical books and all that. And he saw me reading Zig Ziglar, and he just shook his head that, you're not serious. But listen, because I have discovered my dream. Anytime we had a strike, I'm excited because I have more time to work on my dream. And I was actually living my dream then. Now, I want to give you an acronym that to help you to do life big. An acronym that I just created that is coming out in my new book. I'm working on my book number 8 now. That book will be released next month. And the book is titled, Do Life Big. Don't live your dream. Live your dream. Don't live your dream. Live your dream. It's a book that will really inspire people to live their dream. So I want to give you a glimpse into the book. So here is the acronym to do life big by living your dream. Now, I'll give you the acronym. So D means start with a dream. If you want to do life big, you have to start with a dream. You need a dream. Start with a dream. To do life big, you need to start with a dream. And I already defined what a dream means. And a dream is an inspiring picture of the future that energizes your will, emotion, and mind, empowering you to do all that you can to achieve it. So everything starts with a dream. Someone said the poorest man on earth is not someone without the money, is someone without a dream. So you need to start with a dream. We live in a dreamer's world. Dreamers are rulers and visionaries are commanders. So start with a dream. You need to find your dream. So someone is saying, well, I don't know my dream. How can I find my dream? Oh, that's a good question. That is another podcast. Next week, I will be sharing with you on how to find your dream. So I'm going to do a special podcast. I want you to look out for that podcast. So next week, the focus of this podcast will be, how can I find my dream? How do I know what my dream is? So I'll be helping you with that next week. So watch out for the part 2 of this podcast, how to find your dream. That'll be coming up next week. But for now, I want you to know that start with a dream. If you want to do life big, start with a dream. Now, the second part of this acronym for dream is R, the resilience factor. The resilience factor. Let me just share everything with you. Then the A, so D, start with a dream. R, resilience factor. You have to be resilient. E, embrace teamwork. No dream works without teamwork. You need to embrace teamwork. You need a team to fulfill any dream. A, the accountability partnership. A means accountability partnership. You need people that are going in the same direction like you. People that can hold you accountable, that you are together in the journey, that they also have found their dream. They are living their dream. They are like your peer. I'll tell you what peer means. And the M is the mentorship factor. The mentorship factor. So the dream, to live your dream, like I said, when you live your dream, you do life big. Why will you do life small when you have just only one life? So the focus of this podcast is to inspire you to do life big. To do life big means to really live. A lot of people come to the world, they don't really live. They just exist. You don't even know that they came. Nobody knows that they came. They are dead already, just waiting to make it official because they are making no contribution to the world. Living your dream is what helps you to make contribution to this world. Benny Marcos that I mentioned the other time, age 49, he was kicked out of his job. He has no reserve, no saving, nothing in retirement. Today, Benny Marcos is age 95. He's a billionaire today, worth more than $10 billion. This man has a foundation that has helped autistic children, helped veterans. He donated $250 million to help in building the Georgia Aquarium. This man has supported so many initiatives. So many initiatives. He has, I mean, because he's a Jew, he has supported a lot of Jewish initiatives. He's using the same skill as an entrepreneur to champion a great foundation that has transformed so many lives. Just imagine, at 49, he was broke like a glass. But at 95 now, he's still alive, touching so many lives through his foundation. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about having money. I'm talking about your dream will not just enrich you. Your dream will enrich you so that you can enrich many lives. This is what it's all about. It's not all about finance. Think about Mother Teresa. She was a Catholic nun. She saw kids. She saw people suffering in Calcutta, India. She left her comfort zone from the conventry. She went to the street and was taking care of the poorest of the poor. And everything, even when she was given the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979, everything goes to the mission of charity, which she started. Today, the mission of charity is more than 1 million people making a difference all around the world. No one can forget Mother Teresa because she lived her dream. The people that live their dream, L-E-A-V-E, nobody knows they came. Nobody knows they came. So living your dream is all about having money. It's all about using the money that you have to make a difference in the life of people. A millionaire is not someone that has $1 million, but a millionaire is someone that is worth a million lives, that has touched a million lives. This is what it's all about. So it's more than the monetary advantage. The monetary advantage give you a leverage to make a difference in the life of people. So once again, the acronym to live your dream is D. You need to start with a dream. You need to have a dream. And I'll show you next week how to find your dream. R, you need to be resilient. The resilient factor. E, embrace teamwork. A, accountability partnership. And M, mentorship factor. Now, I've already explained D for you. You need to start with a dream. I'll give you more on how you can find your dream next week. Now, let me talk about the resilience factor. Now that you have found your dream, you need the resilience factor. You need to be resilient. What does that mean? Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setback, to come back on your feet anytime you got knocked down. Because when you find your dream, life do happens. Challenges is going to happen. Every great people that ever become great in life, they went through challenges. Having a dream does not exempt you from challenges. This is where many people miss it. The fact that you have a dream does not mean that you will be exempted from the challenges of life. Challenges are real to life. Now, when you find your dream, you need to learn how to be resilient. So I want to show you how to be resilient. Because when thrown against the wall, you can either be an egg or a tennis ball. What happens to an egg? When you throw an egg against the wall, that's the end. An egg just breaks down. But when you throw a tennis ball to the wall, it bounces back. Adversity makes many people break down. It also makes many people to break through. What determines the difference is the resilience factor. So let me show you how you can be resilient on purpose. To be resilient on purpose, that means you need to be resilient intentionally. Resilience doesn't come to you automatically. You have to be resilient intentionally. So let me show you how to be resilient on purpose. The acronym is PURPOSE. PURPOXE. So P, you have to picture your possibilities. If you want to be resilient, you have to picture your possibilities. Instead of focusing the obstacles, focus on what is possible. Every great dreamers picture their possibilities. This is what Stephen Covey in his book, The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, called begins with the end in mind. You have to picture that possibilities. I'm not denying that there's no obstacle. Don't think I don't have obstacles. I face obstacles. But I learned to picture my possibilities. Instead of focusing on the obstacles, on the hindrances, focus on what is possible. So this is where every great thing begins. You need to picture your possibilities. Start saying what is possible. Albert Einstein said, in the midst of every difficulty, there is an opportunity. So that's what it is. See the opportunity in every difficulty. The U is this. PURPOSE. So the U is this. Use your mistake or failure as a learning tool. You see, a lot of times when people fail in the course of living their dream, listen, the word fail is first attempt in learning. So you need to use that failure, use that mistake as a tool for learning. It's a learning tool. When I was in medical school, I faced my first major exam. I mean, it was like I was looking like a failure to many. And it's really challenging when you failed. People look down on you. They think that, oh, we thought he was smart. It was not really smart. Listen, it was painful. But you can unlock success through failure. I did a series on that. In case you want to get that, go to my YouTube channel, Dr. Michael Koku, and look at how to unlock success through failure. You will see, just type failure, you will see right there. So it was challenging. So after I stayed back another year to join another class, and I passed the exam, I was able to write a book. Look at the book that came out of that experience, Understanding Medical School. What I learned, I put it in a book. This was in 2000, 24 years ago. Guess what? Of recent, this is last year, I was blessed to write the 2.0 of that same book with 9 medical students that has distinction in anatomy recently in that same exam that I failed. But the good news is this book is helping so many lives today. So instead of looking at your failure as a disadvantage, learn from it. There's a lesson in every failure. Failure is a terrible thing to waste. You can turn your lemon into lemonade. Okay, now, so picture your possibilities. Use failure or mistake as a learning tool. Then the R is reach out for support. If you want to be resilient, you need to learn to reach out for support. Learn to reach out for support. Don't try to isolate yourself when you need help. Reach out for support. In this book that I called the book about networking, everything I learned in this book, I learned it from a friend. He's trained as a pharmacist. He's also a Maxwell certified speaker, coach, and trainer, Yannick X. He taught me that. And Adam Grant talked about this. He said, seeking advice doesn't reveal incompetence. It reflects respect for another person's insight. So seeking advice from people doesn't reveal that you are incompetent. It reveals other people's insight. So reach out for support. Don't be too proud to reach out for support. This is one of the resilience factors. So the next kit in the system, we've talked about picture your possibilities, use failure or mistake as a learning tool, reach out for support. The next one is P, put things in the right perspective. You need to put things in the right perspective. Many times, when people are challenged in the course of living your dream, they don't put things in the right perspective. Things got hyped up. Things got so escalated. Things got so much overblown. You need to put things in the right perspective. Don't see any setback as the end of the road. It's just a bend of the road. It is only the end of the road when you don't make a U-turn, when you don't make a turn. So put things in the right perspective. So the next key to the system purpose is operate with optimism. Operate with optimism. Winston Churchill said, the pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity, while the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. So you have to operate with optimism. You have to be optimist. I'm an optimist. I like Simon Sinek. He called himself an optimist. You have to become an optimist. You have to see the bright side of life. The next one is X, serve others. To be resilient, you must find a way to serve others. That's why I wrote the book coming out this week on servant leadership. Serving others help you to focus on significance instead of just focusing on you. Serving others. Find a way to steward your gift, to serve humanity, to serve mankind, to make the world a better place. Because service helps you to be others focused. And when you are others minded, you have a reason to live every day. because you looking for who that you can add value to. Every day, I always look for who to bless, who can I help, who can I add value to? And it's adding value doesn't have to do with giving people money. There's so many things you can give people that is more than money. And the last kit in the purpose, how to be resilient on purpose, is E, embrace joy. You need to embrace joy. People that embrace joy are people that become resilient. Embrace joy. Embrace joy means be grateful for life. Gratitude is the cure to every envy and life dissatisfaction. Embrace joy. Always embrace joy. Joy has nothing to do with the happenings of life. Joy is a choice, choosing to rejoice in every situation. Embrace joy. This really helped me when I have to stay back in medical school. I have to embrace joy. One day, one of my colleagues saw me and said, wow, I wasn't depressed. Many people that had any challenges in their exam, you see them depressed, cast down. I wasn't cast down. I'm always excited. Embrace joy means always be excited. Choose excitement instead of depression. So that is the resilience factor. So I told you the D is you need to have a dream. Martin Luther King Jr. said, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, I have a dream. So that's where it starts from. R, be resilient, the resilient factor. I just shared with you how you can be resilient on purpose. Then the E, you need to embrace teamwork. No dream works without teamwork. The word team means together, everyone achieves more. Now, you will see on my Zoom background, you will see a community called LAMP Global Community. Last year, when I was reading a book by Dr. John Maxwell called Put Your Dream to Test. In chapter 6, he asked a question that, do you have the team to fulfill your dream? I realized that I don't have. The kind of dream I have, I don't have a team for that. And I began to work on building a team after building that community. And today, I'm privileged to work with 22 strong leaders that live in different parts of the world for global projects. We have done together 4 global conferences that has changed so many lives. And we are working towards our 5th conference in September. The LAMP Global Community, you can see on lgcleadership.com. We're making a difference in so many lives all around the world in so many places. So embrace teamwork. No dream works without a teamwork. Then the A is accountability factor. Accountability factor, that means you need people that are traveling together on your way to your glorious destination, on your way to your glorious future. These are the people that we call peer, P-E-A-P-E-E-R, peer. Peer means, I create an acronym called peer. It's positive, enriching, encouraging relationships. Positive, enriching, encouraging relationships. You need people. People that have also find their dreams. People that have also resilient on purpose. People that have embraced teamwork like you. In the Maxwell Leadership, I have a lot of peer. People that are doing great things all around the world. I have them as friends. In the LAMP Global Community, I have peer. For instance, as an author, we have what we call an authors forum, where we meet once a month to inspire each other. For instance, I like to read. I'm reading 8 books every day. I don't finish the 8 books, but I'm reading from 8 books every day. So there's a peer. People that are also part of that community called Train. I created a team called Train. Train means the reading addict inspired nation, where there's accountability. Accountability is key for profitability. You will never amount to anything great without accountability. And anytime I finish a book, I make a report in that group that I just finished a book. I pick another one. For instance, yesterday, I pick a new book. I make a report in that community. High Road Leadership by John Maxwell. It's a new book I'm reading. One of the 8 books I'm reading right now. because there's an accountability partnership. Now, the last thing to live your dream is M, mentorship factor. You need a mentor to lead your dream. Ben Johnson said, he that has himself as a mentor is a fool. That means if you have yourself as your own role model, you are a fool. It is wise to look for role models. Role models help us to play our role well. That's what happened to me when I joined the Maxwell Leadership Team, which is the #1 leadership development organization in the whole world. And next month, I'll be in Orlando, Florida for our International Maxwell Leadership Conference. I used to go once a year, but now I go every 6 months to recharge. I want to be with my mentor. I want to be with Dr. John Maxwell. I want to learn some more. Mentorship is key. Next week, after telling you how to find your dream, I'll be giving you an acronym for mentorship. In fact, one of the books I'm working on that is coming out this year is on mentorship. Mentors deliver us from tormentors. You need a mentor. You need a mentor, someone that is going ahead of you. So this is what I want to share with you today. If you want to do life big, don't live your dream, live your dream. And I told you, in order to live your dream, the acronym DREAM, everything begins with a dream. You need to find your dream. I'll let you know that about how you can do that next week. Then you need the resilient factor. How to be resilient of purpose, I've told you, using the purpose acronym. You need to picture your possibilities. You need to use failure, your mistake, as a learning tool. Then the R, you need to reach out for support. Then the P, you need to put things in right perspective. Or you need to operate with optimism. X, find a way to serve others. And the E, you need to embrace joy. Then I told you E, the E part of the DREAM acronym is this: embrace teamwork. No dream work without teamwork. A, you need accountability partnership. And M, mentorship factor. You need a mentor. I believe if you can put this into application, listen, I'm not a philosopher. Everything I've shared with you is not philosophy. I'm a practitioner. This is how I live. This is my life. And I'm telling you something, I'm not there yet. I've not arrived because there's no finish line. I will continue to live my dream. I will continue to make a difference in the world and do life big. So join me next week for the part 2 of this great teaching. Don't live your dream, live your dream and do life big. Thank you. See you next week. Bye-bye.